Okay, here we go. Alright, what's going on? This is SCherper for YouTube. Just doing a quick video. I figured I'd do a little bit of, a couple things. First of which being pretty important to me. Don't think I've made a video on this little corn snake that I just hatched. Let me pop my screen out. There we go. And here's the corn snake that I hatched. The end of last month, June 22nd was the hatch date. And now he is eating, and I'm trying not to disturb him too much. Here we go. So this is him. Mom's the Motley. See, look at that bulge. Oh man. Try not to shake him up too much. Don't want him to regurg, because he just started, but just got him eaten. Mom is the Norm Motley that I produced back in 04. Dad is a Sunglow slash, or no, I'll just say he's a high orange creamsicle. It's probably the best way to describe him. That won't work. Everybody, or almost everybody, ate today. Still got a couple more to feed. Might do that tomorrow. Still got tarantulas. I figured I'd make a video on the Nicaraguan Boas today, or tonight. I was just on YouTube a few minutes ago. Saw Gary Orner's videos of his Nicaraguan Boas. Figured why not make a video on mine, since I really haven't done any species-specific videos except for the ones for the Amazons. So there's a first time for everything. This is my female. She's probably still in food mode. She's dark right now. Not that she's shedding dark. These guys can actually change color a little bit. They can go from chocolate brown to skin tan, depending on different variables like environment and temperature and all that stuff. She just ate. This is a breedable female. I've had her for probably 2 or 3 years now. She's a really good feeder. She's pretty calm for the most part. A lot of nicks I hear are pretty bad about biting and stuff like that. And my little male is, and we've seen that before, I think. But yeah, this is her. They're great boas if you're tight on space, like myself. See that iridescence going on? Oh crap. Yeah. They're an awesome boa. They don't get too big. I've heard of them having babies at 48 inches long. So that just kind of gives you an idea. That's like what, 4 foot, something like that, close to that. She's about 2.5 to 3. So yeah, she's fat and happy. She's healthy as, man. And she's a feeder for sure. She likes eating a lot. And once she strikes hard and fast. She doesn't play around, especially when it comes to mice. Woo! That's a little cut that she seems to really like. Either that or she'll make tunnels. Lid. Or she'll make tunnels in the shavings. They're great though, man. They're awesome. See, I wanted a boa. And I'll be honest, when I got Nick's, she was my first Nick, I didn't really know much about him. So, over time, you figure things out. Look at him. He'll probably strike. He's probably still in food mode. He ate 2 pinkies today and 1 yesterday, man. He's been an eating machine. Let's see if I can get the little one out. You can see him right there. Thinking he's Rambo. A That little gray spot you're seeing right there, that's him thinking he's sneaky. It's kind of funny because he's a funny little guy. Gives me a lot of attitude. And while I'm talking about, or have this guy out looking around and stuff like that, I'll talk about just me in general and stuff, and what makes me tick, I guess. Because I was just watching some of my buddy, her boy FLA's videos, and he had a video about him and how he got into reptiles and all that. And for me, it started back when I was about 5, back about 1994, and I used to like dinosaurs a lot as a kid. Crap. Got too much stuff in here, my god. Don't you dare strike at me while you're on that hook. He wants to, man. He's like, come on, let's go. Too much clutter. There's my remote. I need that. Thank you. This is my camera. I need this too. Okay. Stop that. My lighting is isn't all that good. Sorry. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. Yeah, it started back in 1994 for me. I was into dinosaurs real big when I was a kid, and then my dad brought me some 2 green snakes home from hunting one time. Kept those for a really long while, and that just kind of started it all. See, you're just horrible. Anything that's bigger than you, you hate it. He's a destroyer of worlds. Really is. And, always been into snakes. I've kept lizards and I've kept turtles and stuff before. But, you know, I've always liked snakes the most because of how maintenance free they could be. I've kept chameleons. I don't keep chameleons anymore, I'll tell you that, because, man, they are not easy to keep. They're no fun for the most part. I mean, they're fun to have, but not fun when they start stressing out and everything and don't do so good. Then me and my dad bred corn snakes from about 2000 to 2004. Got out of it in October of 2004, because I remember the Greenville show is when we sold everything. Other than that, what did I get first? Okay, we got rid of the corns, and I had a Euromastix, and I think, God, I can't remember, but I know I had a couple things, and then I got her, the female Nicaraguan. Liked her so much that I got this guy. Little to my knowledge did I know that he was possessed by the devil. Then I got the Amazon, and then, well, before, you know, her and everything else, I got the corn, the Sunglow corn, or the high orange creamsicle corn, because really, he doesn't have that much white like a creamsicle, but he has the orange as a creamsicle, so, you know, let's call him an high orange. He came from some guy named Chad, I can't remember his last name, up in Norfolk. So yeah, I had the corn, had her, had him, went and got this guy over here, the little tiny Amazon. Then I got Odie, which is the ball python, as you see here in the background hanging out. Then I got, let's see, I got the tarantulas and stuff. Then I got the corn snake from Coosa up here, Coosa Island, and the one that I hatched. I've always liked people like Al Quartz. He's one of my favorite people in the hobby, probably, because he's such a cool guy. He's got some of the coolest and most unseen stuff in the hobby. I don't know how he does it, but he has some magic touch that he just has the ability to breed and keep things alive that few people can. And Ray Hunter. Some people think he's a loose cannon. He's a pretty cool guy, I think. Talked to him a couple times. Alan Bosch down in Charleston. I've known him for a long while. And I like a lot of the people that are involved in venomous stuff. I've always liked venomous stuff. Tony Mills. I used to work for Tony Mills. Tony Mills is an amazing guy. He's really cool. He really knows his stuff. He's awesome. Taught me a lot of the stuff that even about native species that you didn't know. You learned stuff. I've always been big into venomous, especially at the start of high school. Venomous was a big interest for me. Don't know what it is about venomous, but I know I want to keep them, that's for sure.